Welcome back to another video, you all. This is Joshua Montoya Marty Cooney, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to create a Coinbase account. So if you go to www.cryptocashflow.com/Coinbase, you can get started creating your account. This is literally the best place to get started with crypto on Coinbase. They are considered the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, and this is actually where we got started on our crypto journey. They made it very easy for buying, selling, and trading, adding our debit cards to make easy purchases, and also providing us with a lot of tools to give us insight, news, and updates to stay ahead of the cryptocurrency game. All right, so with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. If you go over to www.cryptocashflow.com/Coinbase, this is what you're going to see. So as soon as you get over to this page, you want to just start filling this information out. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put in our name, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put in an email. All right, and then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a password for ourselves. So we're just going to paste that on in. And then we're going to choose the state that we live in. We're going to certify that we're 18 and older, because you do have to be 18 years or older to use Coinbase. And then we're going to create our account. So as soon as we hit create our account, and it's important to note also on that screen that you just saw that you're going to earn up to $10 in Bitcoin or more when you sign up to Coinbase. If you are trading if you buy or sell $100 or more, you're going to earn $10. Now that's really important, because that $10, you can choose to hold on to it, you can sell it, you can just wait and watch the value of it go up, but it's free money that they're going to give you for doing something that you're going to do anyway, and that's invest into crypto. So we just wanted to point that out because we just thought that was really cool. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to go into our email and we're going to verify it. All right, so I'm going to bring the email up here, and we can see that we just got an email from Coinbase. All right, so as soon as we do that, we're going to click on verify email address. And it's going to bring us over to this page where we'll have to start filling in a phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and put a phone number on in here. And as soon as we do that, it's going to send that code. All right, so we're going to check our phone for the code. And we're just going to plug that code in. So this should go to your cell phone. If you didn't get it, you can hit resend text message. And if you put the wrong number in, you can use another phone number. So as soon as you do that, we'll click on submit. Now, Coinbase is going to want to verify you, so you have to select your citizenship based on where you are. You can select skip if you want to, but you will have to come back and fill this information out. So depending on where you are in the world, select your respective country. I'm in the United States, so I'm going to click the United States for now. I'm going to click on submit. And now you just have to enter in some information here. So you'll have to verify your identity. You'll have to enter your name, birth date, a street address, what you'll use Coinbase for, and then also enter in your social security information. All right, so fill this information out. And once again, you can click skip if you want to. Now, as soon as you put that information in, it's going to ask you to verify. And if you accidentally entered in something wrong, it will give you this error right here. So I just wanted to do that so that way you can see it. And then you can just go back and try again. So let's just go back and try again. All right, so as soon as you are done, it's going to verify your information. It's going to let you know that this shouldn't take long. They're going to ask a few more questions, okay? This is just for their insider information. This is just so they can collect data on you as a customer. You can also skip this, but like I said, you'll have to enter this information. So I'm just going to plug this in. What's the total value, including cash and crypto, that you expect to transfer to your Coinbase account in the next 12 months? There's no right or wrong here. Like I said, they're just gauging their investor. So I'm just going to choose under 100 for the time being. And then you can choose the type of work that you're in. And if they don't have it listed there, you can choose all other industries and services, and then just choose submit. Now, once you do that, it'll bring you to this page. It'll say, now you can add a payment method so you are ready to invest in crypto. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click on add a payment method. Okay. And Coinbase uses Plaid so that way they can connect your information. In other words, Coinbase never sees any of your banking information to connect it to Coinbase. It uses third-party service as the intermediary. So we'll click on continue. And from here, what you'll do is you'll just select the institution that you want to use payments with. So if you're banking with Wells Fargo, use them, Bank of America, and so on. All right. And then you'll just choose your bank account. So as soon as you choose your bank account, you'll be asked to sign into your bank account. So go ahead and do that and then click submit. So next, after you do that, you'll have to verify with whatever verification that you have on your account, whether that be two-factor with your phone or your email. So verify and then enter the code in if you have anything set up at all. I have something set up, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my information. I'm going to click on submit. It's going to authorize with the servers. Okay. So we're going to let that go on through. It's doing a little bit of thinking. So that way we can verify our Coinbase account. So now you're going to select the account that you want to withdraw money from on Coinbase, and then we're going to hit continue. All right, so it's adding your bank account to Coinbase. Just going to hit dismiss down there. After your bank account is added, you'll be all ready to buy crypto. Bam! So look at this. We are all set up, all right? So we can see that we've created our account. We see that we have verified our information, and we see that we've also added our payment method here, okay? So next. All right, so now that we've set up our Coinbase account, now what we need to do is just secure it a little bit. And I just want to mention one thing, is that we don't do this for every single exchange. And what I mean by that is the process that we just went through, like, you know, putting in our social or the last four of our social security and adding our bank account information to this exchange. Not every single exchange is going to require that. And basically what that process is known as KYC, Know Your Customer. So the exchanges collect this information so that way they can basically validate that you are the true person and identity using this banking information that you're adding to the account, and that way there's no fraudulent activity. Now, some exchanges will just require you to simply send crypto to that exchange and then you can start transacting on there. But in this case, Coinbase is not like that, and they want you to take a few more steps. So if we want the crypto really bad on some of those exchanges, if they require us to sign up when we want it really bad, then we'll go ahead and go through that process. You know, no harm, no foul. But just wanted to let you all know that not every single exchange is going to require this process. Some will just require you to simply create an account, you know, send crypto over there and buy the crypto that you want and send it out to whatever wallet that you want. All right, so just wanted to make that clear. All right, so let's take a few extra steps. We're going to come up here to our account, and what we want to do is go over to settings. All right, and as soon as we get over to settings, we're going to go to security. All right, and in security, this is what we want to do. We want to set up our two-factor authentication, right? So like we were talking about, we have the two-factor authentication through the text, but that's not all that secure, right? We want to make sure that we select the authenticator and set that option up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and select the authenticator. Okay. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to get this code that they just sent us. So since you have your phone number on with Coinbase, all you have to do is enter this code. All right, and then we're going to click confirm. All right, so now you should have the authenticator app installed onto your phone. All you have to do is go into your phone and then scan this QR code. And then it's going to pop up in your Authenticator app, your Google Authenticator app. All right, so as soon as you do that, it's going to pop up and then you'll enter the code that you see inside of your Authenticator app. The reason that we're doing this is so that way Coinbase can tie what we just scanned, this QR code, to our device and our Coinbase account. So we're going to enter that code and hit enable, and guess what? We are now fully secure with our Coinbase account. Anytime we log into this account, it's going to require us to enter that two-factor authentication, not through the phone number, but through the authenticator, okay? So now we're secure. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back home. And we've officially set up our account. So we've added our account name, we've added our information, we've verified that, we've added our payment information, we've now secured the account so that way nobody could get into this thing. Now, what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to go to appearance, And I just thought this was really cool, right? So they have a light mode and then a dark mode that you get to choose from. This is really cool. We usually keep it on the dark mode. It's really nice on the eyes on the desktop and also on the mobile device. Alright, so one last thing. Let's come up into our account. Let's go jump over to settings and then let's jump into account limits. So we're going to talk about this real quick. Basically focusing on the bank and card transfers. Straightforward bank transfers is the bank account that you put on file when you created your account, and then the card transfers, we don't have a debit card on file on this test account. When you do set up your debit card, you will be able to make card purchases and they will give you limits. So the way that we want you to think about this is this. Think about it like a credit card. You know, when your bank gives you a credit card, what happens? They give you a certain amount of access to a certain amount of funds, and as you're spending that money and breaking through those thresholds and making payments, guess what happens? They increase your threshold, right? And then you get more spending power. So it works the same way here, except you don't have a credit card. The bank and card purchases, they're going to give you an initial limit. So the bank is right now set at $250. When you spend that $250, they're going to say, oh, okay. And then they're going to up your limit to maybe $500 or $1,000. Depends on how aggressively you are with your spending. Also, card purchasing power. So this is at 0 right now just because we don't have a card on file, but as soon as you add one, they're going to give you a certain amount of purchasing power. As you break through those thresholds, you know, 1, 2, 3 times or consistently, they'll give you more purchasing power. But that's basically how it works. As you spend, they will give you more, and if they don't, you can always send in a support ticket, email to them, and then ask them if they will boost your limits. And that's pretty much it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.